Hey everybody, Greg with The Dice Must Flow, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about some texture work that I did for some bases for my Tomb Kings. I had a lot of people ask me about them. They said it was pretty cool. And basically it's using texture rollers from Green Stuff World, and I'll zoom in on this in a little bit. And the difference here is instead of using green stuff, instead of using green stuff, I used gum paste. Now my wife is a cake decorator and she suggested this as something to take a look at. It's a whole lot easier to use than the green stuff, and honestly it's a whole lot less expensive. This whole bag, which you can see I have about half of it used, was about $10 or $11 from Walmart. And so this is going to definitely be cheaper than the green stuff. I've got more green stuff or more gum paste left than a typical thing of milliput or green stuff would be. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things that I did. So you can see here I have a piece of the gum paste that was rolled out and I painted. So you can see it's just typical white type stuff that's on the back and then rolled with a pattern. Now what I did is I took that and I broke this up and laid it like it was different remains or bricks that the chariots were running over for the Tomb Kings, and basically, like I said, had painted this whole Egyptian hieroglyphics with that. So let's go into how we go about doing this. Okay, I've got just this pad here that my wife uses when rolling out stuff. I don't know what kind of material it is. It's kind of a rubbery material. And we're going to open up some gum paste here. Okay, so you can kind of see in the bag, this is the gum paste. I'm just going to pull a little bit of it out here. You can see it's soft and pliable and a little bit sticky. It's soft, pliable, and a little bit sticky. So I'm going to lay it on the pad here and just use a roller to flatten it and roll it out. The convenient thing here with this is because it really is just a baking component, you just use a little bit of flour on the roller and on the gum paste to help prevent the stickiness. So move this up here. You can see that I'm getting a good kind of rolled out area. Okay, so you can kind of see that. And then we get our Egyptian green stuff roller. Now I've gotten a couple of these in Green Stuff World. They do some great things. I'm going to go ahead and put some flour on it. We've gotten some tiles for just regular pavement, cobblestone, some tiles for basically the Aztec area. So then you just take this roller and pushing down, I'm getting a little bit of a sticky, so pushing down on it, you can see here, it's difficult to see, but we'll try and bring it up to the camera. Okay, now you can see that it put that pattern on there. And that's basically what I did with that other piece, and I'm going to pick this up and you could pull that aside and let that dry. It does take overnight to dry. So I'm going to take a little piece here, and if you just wanted to do a base, just take a regular base here. We're going to put it on this base. So we're going to kind of round it like that and flatten this out again like that. And then we can just use the roller again to make a base. Now I'm just going to try and get the glyph portion on here. So I'm going to do that and make this base. See, it's coming up a little bit. So I'm going to have to start over. This is the beauty of this. It's really just, you know, like I said, easy to work with. Probably need a little more flour on my roller here. And you can kind of see the picture that has now. You can see what it's really putting on there once I put the flour in. So again, I've got some little strings here, so that's kind of, I think, what the problem was. I'm trying to flatten this out. And then I'm going to try and put my roller on it. Alright, so then you'd have it on this base, and you could just use a knife. Just any old kitchen knife will do. Probably should put some flour on this knife. And there you go, we got a base that's made. Okay, the camera wasn't picking that up real well, so I just went ahead and got back to show you this guy that I did and rolled it out. Now what I did is after I got done rolling this, went ahead and put like I said, it takes overnight for it to dry. I didn't want to touch it till after that. Then primed it, and then went ahead and painted it brown and just put paint on it, and haven't had any trouble with the paint coming off this guy. And it was more fragile than green stuff, but that was good because what I wanted to do was have this break up and have little rocks of this stuff, pallets or broken walls of it laying around. And so I don't think I'd have been able to break green stuff up like this. It would have been much too hard. With a little bit of effort, this stuff fairly easily snaps. But, you know, covering your whole base and stuff, I don't think that you're going to have any problems with it just kind of crumbling or anything like that. So anyway, that's my tutorial for using gum paste of all things with a texture roller for making your bases. Hopefully you guys found this useful, and we'll talk to you next time.